This is a brand new Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Hello everyone, welcome to External Star channel. My name is Mark and today I will be unboxing this beautiful Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Alright, so you can see a very beautiful box and it's transparent, which is also nice because this one was done by Norev and they usually do this, that they actually make you see the car even before it's fully unpacked. So yeah, at least I'm sure that this Mercedes is inside, and yeah, this is the box. So let me directly open it. Here you can see this hologram or badge confirming that this is somehow original. Okay, so first things first, I will just unbox it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me just remove this top and see what is there. So actually here these are the gloves, so you don't touch the model with your hands. Right now I will just touch it with my hands, I don't care. And here what you can see here is this Mercedes, yeah, it's the badge or the logo and emblem you choose, and this is in case you lose one, there is another one, a spare one. Okay, and there's actually also a screwdriver. Okay, so this one is to unscrew the car because there are a few screws, and I will now do that and then I will start my review. Alright, so now the car is fully unpacked. I have removed the screws and all the box parts, and now I think we can start with reviewing this beautiful car. And let's start in the front as I do it every time. Here you can see this beautifully done Mercedes-Benz logo. It's so precise. Wow, Norev did really good job manufacturing this tiny part. It's so nice and precise. And then we have the front grille, and what is very interesting here is this square here. Actually this is holding all the radars and sensors, but personally I don't like this so much, because what I would prefer is that this is fully perforated all the way, and not, you know, seeing this square here, it's somehow destroying my good feeling, or it's somehow visually not that pretty when we have this square here. But that's how Mercedes is doing things right now. Maybe also other car manufacturers. I don't like it, but that's the trend. Yeah, where else do they want to hide it? Probably this is the only place. Maybe they could hide it somewhere here. It would be more nice. Okay, and then we have the headlights, and as you can see here with the headlights, they are quite nicely done. You can see the LEDs here, and also the main light here, and there are also 3 stripes here, which is really imitating the real car, and I think this is very nice. Okay, and then we have also here some kind of net or lower part of the grille, and then again here air intakes, but these are not perforated. But yeah, at least here you can see the holes. Here it's not so, you know, maybe on the real car there are really small tiny holes, but not here. Okay, because I think it would be more expensive for Norev to produce this part with all the small dots being perforated. And then we have the wheels, and as you can see, you can rotate them, very nice. Also these can turn, it's like 30 or 40 degrees, which is quite okay. And what I really like, you can see those tiny holes in the brake disc. Oh wow, now I see that the brake disc is rotating as well, which is good. Sometimes it's not possible. And here you could also see the calipers, and they say Mercedes-Benz on them. Okay, this is a nice detail. I really appreciate how much attention they paid to those details. And here another star, the Mercedes star, with 5 screws over there. Okay, and there is also this small dot to inflate the tires. In terms of how soft they are, or if they really are like the real ones, yes, this is real rubber, and when I touch it I have the feeling that this is a real rubber. Oh, well done, Norev. Okay, then I'm also very often comparing or reviewing those trims, and you know how those chrome parts are in line. And here you can see this is quite beautiful, only maybe here there is like 1 millimeter. Maybe when I open and close the door it will be better. No, yeah, you just need to close the door, but then it's really like really in line, you see. And also the space between doors, it's not that significant. Yeah, so I like this so much. Also the door handles, these are separate parts. It's chrome part, and yeah, it's very beautiful. Okay, this tire, it's exactly the same as the front one, and there's actually nothing to review. It's just a copy of this one. And then we have the gas door, and unfortunately this cannot be opened. But as I already mentioned in my previous videos, it's very rare that this could be open. Only few Chinese manufacturers do that they really pay attention to all those details. So far so good. And now the rear part, and here, oh, there is some kind of dirt, but now it's gone. Here, this is the Mercedes logo again, and on the license plate it says only S-Class. Yeah, and I'm a little bit disappointed, because what I prefer is when those cars have a real license plate with the German D here, the European Union sign, and then the city and so on. But here it's just S-Class, so maybe I will just replace it with my custom license plate, which looks much better. And then the tail lights, and these are also excellent. Look at that, this is really beautiful. And also maybe here there is something like, no, it's okay, it's okay. Really, there are no overlaps, it really fits exactly. Yeah, I think very nice. And if you really want to see all the details, there are also small lights here just above the exhausts. The exhausts, yeah, they are quite deep. I can stick this inside, and I like it when it's not shallow, when it's really deep. Yeah, because sometimes you cannot stick anything and it's just fake. And here you can also see they also did all the things here, so the exhaust, everything, all the details, and it's leading all the way down to here to the exhaust, so it's not just fake. And they also paid attention to the bottom part of the car, which is something what I really appreciate, dear manufacturers. Okay, so this is more or less the exterior, but I should also mention a few things here. Look at this glass roof. Yeah, it's very nice, this panoramic roof with all the windows there, and this is so beautiful because you can see inside and what is there. And they also paid a lot of attention to the interior, which we will see a bit later. And yeah, there's also this antenna. Okay, so that's basically it. Maybe also I will try if I can turn those rear mirrors. No, they can't be folded, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's not a big mistake. So now let me start reviewing what is inside of this car, and we will start here with the hood. Okay, so I will do it very carefully. I have just opened this one, and what we can see inside, the Mercedes logo again, then there is a cover, and yeah, actually a few cables or pipes, and here this blue part, this is to exchange the liquids, and actually here I think for oil change it should be yellow. I don't know if the real car has it here black. Maybe I will download a picture from Google and see. Okay, so this is the real car. And then here, I don't know if this is 8 cylinders or 12, probably 8 because there are only 8 lines here, but who knows, I don't know. Overall, this part is not so beautiful. Okay, this is all just one plastic part, and there are actually almost no details. Here, is it the battery? If yes, then again, why there are no details, like some signs on the battery, you know. And here, if we have those turbos, again, why there is like no details. Also the ventilator, barely visible. Okay, and also I think here those parts are too thick. Yeah, on the real car I don't think it's so thick. Okay, so this is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, at least we can open it and see it, but this is like, I don't know, 3 or 4 points out of 10 for the engine. Okay, so that was the engine. Now let me also show you here in the trunk. So also carefully opening it with both my fingers. And all right, so here we go. I will just rotate it like this, and now what is inside, I will just touch it. Okay, there is nice carpeting in the trunk, but other than that there is nothing. Yeah, there is no luggage, nothing, and the only thing that I can see here is this gray part, and this is for, you know, removing this cover. So there is something below, probably a spare tire, and if you remove it here, in the real car of course you could see the spare tire, but nothing is visible here, so I don't know. I will probably never again open the trunk here of this car because there is nothing to be seen there. Yeah, it's just like it is. No surprises happening here. And now probably the most interesting part, which is the interior, and I'm really looking forward because the real car has some kind of superb interior. I like it so much. This is the best interior in the whole car industry, in my humble opinion. Okay, so what we can see here, actually, a very nice steering wheel with some great details here and all the controls. There's also the logo. But even more interesting is this huge display all over here, and there are a few gauge clusters here. Everything is actually a display. There is this whole part, it's one huge display, and there is a navigation here. What I also like that Mercedes is having those four air conditioning parts here, and also 2 more here, one on the left side, one here on the right side. Okay, and also when we check the doors, and here all the buttons, it's really nice imitation. Yeah, so here you can control all the windows, the power windows, and then here your seat, and there are some setup keys like the memory keys for your seat options. And then there is this is the audio speaker, and on the real car you could see that there is actually a very thin net over the speaker, but here it's just one gray part, it's not a net. Yeah, so this is something that Norev could still improve. I would like to see a net here. Okay, and when we check the rear part, the second seat, or the second row of the seats, you can see how luxurious it is. Here you can see the screens, and these are the Mercedes screens. Again, air condition is here. We have 2 ventilators, and those nice seats. And let me just try if I can move it a little bit. No, the safety belts with all those details. Maybe also let me try if I can somehow move the front seat. Probably not. No, this cannot be moved. But here, this is the white leather, and yeah, when we see it a little bit closer, it's not so bad, right? I actually very like the interior. I actually prefer the second seats, or second row of the seats. And there's also a nice table. Did you see it? I will just turn it to the other side, and there is a table. So for passengers on this rear seat, they can use the table for eating a dish or whatever they want. Yeah, it's here. Somehow cannot be moved. And okay, I don't want to destroy anything, so I will be very careful. And here another display. Okay, so very nice actually. Alright, and what I also like when I see it from this angle is here this imitation of wood. You can see all those stripes, so this is like on the real car, this wooden part with those nice yellow or white stripes, and this is the sign of ultimate luxury. I love it so much. Also from this angle you can see those side mirrors and how they are reflective, so they really are very reflective. Yeah, the reflection is what I would expect. Yeah, not like other models where this is just a damn sticker which is not working as it's supposed to. Alright, so that's it. How do you like it? I personally love it so much. This is one of my best models. Even if it was not so expensive, it was like 140 US dollars, which is not so much for such a beautiful car. And I think they will be sold out quite soon because this is so amazing. So guys, I think right now it's time to already finish my review. I will also now show you a few more details without any comment, and then of course I will give it the final rating. So thank you for watching, and this is not the end of the video but end of my comments right now. Thank you, bye bye.